All right, I'm going to go over the assignment with you to make sure there isn't any confusion. But the very first thing that you should make sure you have open is if you go to the classwork tab under helpful materials, subject verb agreement, right here it says preposition list. You should open that list. That way, if you have a hard time finding your prepositions or how to locate a prepositional phrase, you have the most commonly used prepositions right here. Remember, a prepositional phrase starts the preposition and ends with the noun or pronoun. All right, so let's do numbers 1 through 8 of your assignment. It says, and be very careful to read the directions, it says, what is the simple subject? Well, of a harp is your prepositional phrase, so that cannot be your subject. So your options are sound, harp, or soothing. You have to decide which one is the simple subject. But then when you get to number 2, it says, what is the prepositional phrase? Now we know that it has to start with a preposition. If I go to my prepositions list, I can see all of my options, and I see of is right here. So when I go back to my question number 2, it says of a harp is. And I know it has to start with a preposition, so it has to be one of those. Of a harp, or of a harp is. And remember, a prepositional phrase starts the preposition and ends with the noun. So which one of those fits that description? Number 3, it says, what is the simple subject? So this time you're finding the subject, not the prepositional phrase, the subject. The leader of the committee read the report. So even if I were to try a different way, a different approach, and I were to say, what is the verb? I would say read or read the report. So who or what did that? Well, of the committee is a prepositional phrase, and so that cannot be your subject. So you have to be able to figure that out. Is it the leader, the committee, the report, or report? What did the action of reading? Who or what did the action of reading? And remember, a simple subject is usually just one word. That should narrow down your options quite a bit. Number 4 says the leader of the committee read the report. It's the same sentence, but this time they're asking you for the prepositional phrase. Well, I just told you what the prepositional phrase was, so you should be able to locate that. Number 5, the plant near the window is a bamboo. They're asking you for the simple subject. Remember, the simple subject is usually one word, so that should narrow down your options quite a bit. And your verb is. So what is a bamboo? That should help you quite a bit. Now it's the same sentence, but they're asking you for the prepositional phrase. Remember, prepositional phrases often tell you location, but it does definitely give you extra information. It has to start with a preposition and end with a noun. So if you're not sure what the preposition is, go to your prepositions list and see if you can find it. In this situation, I cannot find my preposition on the prepositions list because this list doesn't show you everything. It just shows you some of the most common prepositions. So your preposition is going to be near, but which option is it? Near the, near, or near the window? That's up to you to decide. Number 7, the singer with the deep voice stole the show. They're asking you for the simple subject. So I often will say, what is my verb? And it is stole. So who or what stole the show? That would be your simple subject. Number 8 is asking you for the prepositional phrase in the sentence. The singer with the deep voice stole the show. I'm going to go to my prepositions list to see if I can find one of those words in here, and I can. So find that preposition that's on this list, and then figure out what your prepositional phrase is for number 8. Then go to the next section.